Today's horoscope from Academy, Aquarius, May 20th, 2025. While the more minor problems of life tend to bother you more than usual early today, they quickly become old news as the day advances. Still, watch for what and how you communicate, especially since you're hungry for stimulation, but you may not know where to find it. There can be disagreements with associates or friends, or competition gets you all riled up now. Instead, aim to resolve a problem that's been lingering for far too long. Wanting to get to the meaning behind an issue that you feel is pressing may seem unimportant as the day moves on. So do consider whether it's necessary to push a matter. Fortunately, today's Jupiter-Chiron influence highlights uplifting feelings, as you might enjoy more honesty and warm experiences or activities with a special person, as well as boosts to a relationship. A partner or your relationship goals could play a vital role in motivating you to learn or do more. The moon is expanding and growing significantly now. In fact, she is so very close to fullness. Today, as she whispers sweet lyrics and poems from your solar house of true love and romance, you'll be feeling your emotions about where you stand in your personal life. Having a heart-to-heart with the one who you adore could come much easier today if you take the lead and focus on how you can both grow closer. You or they may be feeling the need for a little bit more adventure, spontaneity, and freedom. Hear them out and speak from the soul. Take care with small details. Make sure those numbers add up even if it takes all day. You don't want any conflicts to jeopardize what you're doing. You'll be glad you took the extra time to make it right. You may find yourself fighting for the upper hand today, as the energy can be quite tense. It's sort of like when parents quarrel, and the kids are left to fend for themselves. You are quite capable of doing what you need for yourself. Eat 3 healthy meals, get some exercise, and don't strain yourself with picking up after others. However, it will be a better day all around if you can do something fun at some point. Your devotion to loved ones is strong, but if there is a relationship that is causing you a lot of grief or is abusive in any way, the essence of this day's vibration can bring it into sharp focus. While one can never truly separate from a family member, distance can be created if it's necessary for your well-being. You will need to be specific and clear, as well as consistent when it comes to enforcing your boundaries, but if you're at this point, it will be worth it. At a point in the year when there is a lot of change, today's stars are putting the focus on planets that have been or will continue to act as anchors. It is an alignment between the Sun and Uranus in your financial sector that peaks today that is putting the solar on the planet that has been keeping money matters on track since 2019. At the same time, a 3-week alignment between Chiron, the planet of healing, and the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos in your relationship sector that begins today is something that has been 6 years in the making. Just in time for the weekend, the moon not only returns for its first visit to your romantic sector since Pluto turned retrograde here, but just as the dwarf planet Ceres is settling into her first full day in your relationship sector, where today's romantically charged lunar vibes will come with a sense of nostalgia, as Ceres begins her first deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities in 4 years. The focus is on the road ahead, Aquarius. Imagination isn't a detour, it's direction. Your quote of the day: dreams teach us what logic forgets. Your color of the day is turquoise, inventive and intuitive. Lucky numbers: 3, 8, 12. A spontaneous idea or message could spark something big. Don't dismiss what feels odd, follow it inward. If you felt blocked creatively, try working backward. Insight hides in the unconventional. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 20th, 2025. As always, this space is here for you whether you're looking for guidance, reassurance, or simply a moment to reconnect with yourself. The energies in today's cards are not here to predict your destiny but to help illuminate it. Sometimes we just need a fresh lens, a new perspective, or a gentle nudge to remind us that we are already on the right path even if we can't quite see the destination yet. Today's cards are the Star, Page of Wands, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. Let's begin with the Star, a card that always feels like a deep exhale after a storm. This is hope in its purest form. It reminds you that even after periods of uncertainty, healing is not only possible, it's already underway. If you've been feeling a bit off-center lately, or like life has been asking a lot from you, the star is here to remind you that renewal is within reach. Imagine lying under a clear night sky, quiet and still, where everything suddenly makes sense in the silence. That's the medicine this card offers. You don't have to rush your growth. Just keep tending to your light. Next comes the Page of Wands, the spark of curiosity and possibility. This card often shows up when you're on the edge of something new, whether it's a creative idea, an adventure, or a shift in mindset. The page doesn't always know where the path will lead, but they're willing to explore anyway. Maybe you've been getting that itch to try something different, even if it's small, a change in routine, a new project, or even the urge to move your body in a new way. The message here is to honor that spark. You don't have to know all the steps. You just have to say yes to the first one. Then we move into the Four of Cups, which asks an important question. Are you so focused on what you don't have that you've stopped seeing what's right in front of you? We've all been there. Sometimes the days blur, and everything can feel kind of muted. This card gently invites you to look up. Look around. There might be a beautiful opportunity, an open heart, or a creative inspiration trying to reach you, but you have to lift your eyes to notice it. What would shift if you chose to see the day with fresh eyes? The Queen of Swords arrives next, offering wisdom, clarity, and a deep sense of self-trust. This is the version of you who has walked through fire, learned the hard lessons, and now carries discernment like a sword, not to harm, but to cut through the noise. You may feel a pull today to speak your truth, make a decision, or set a boundary that protects your peace. Trust that instinct. The Queen of Swords doesn't waver out of fear of being misunderstood. She knows that authenticity is worth more than approval. And you don't have to explain your clarity to anyone who hasn't done the work to understand it. Lastly, we're gifted with the Six of Pentacles, a card of generosity, balance, and reciprocity. This might show up today as a reminder to receive help as freely as you offer it. You are not meant to do life alone. Whether it's emotional support, financial assistance, or simply a listening ear, letting others show up for you is not weakness, it's connection. Likewise, if you have something to give today, your time, your kindness, even a word of encouragement, don't underestimate how much that offering might mean to someone else. We are all holding pieces of the puzzle for one another. So what does this all mean for you today? It means there's something beautiful trying to come into your life, but it might require you to pause, look around, and open up to it. It means your ideas and longings matter. Your voice matters. Your healing matters. And the support you give and receive is part of a much larger, much more beautiful cycle. Let me ask you, when was the last time you followed a random spark of inspiration, even if it made no logical sense? Or when was the last time you allowed yourself to receive, without guilt or hesitation? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear about the small ways you've been choosing yourself lately, because those choices add up. And above all, remember this: the journey isn't about being perfect, or always having a plan. It's about listening to your heart, honoring your wisdom, and being open to the magic that unfolds when you stay present. Keep walking. Keep trusting. And keep letting yourself bloom. Even if you're still figuring out what kind of flower you are, you're doing better than you think.